perspective, even from the perspective of medieval Muslim scholars, when they looked at the different codices of the Quran and what we call the different variants, they said, okay, well, wait a minute. So why do we have these variations in the text? Why do we have textual variations? Why did some of the companions of the Prophet have different codices from the main codex, of Uthman, okay, the third caliph? Why do we have dialectal variations? If the Quran is the word of God, does God or did God speak in dialects, for example? Okay, so did he go and recite to the Prophet one verse according to the dialect of the East, and then next day he recited to him the dialect from the West? So Muslim scholars, they were trying to understand these variations. What are the sources of these variations? Are they divine? Or people came up with these variations and they are all permitted, or we have a license to read in these different variations. That being said, if we do have license to read in different forms, why some variations were accepted and other variations were rejected, right? And that's what scholars over the past, let's say, 1,200 years, since basically the canonization process, they were trying to understand, why do we have these variations? Can we come and recite again to variations which are considered to be not canonical or not standard? Or is it only the standard variations that we can recite? Now, what are the implications of that? Yes, you can basically now, I can come and recite something which is not canonical, but that doesn't mean anything. The important thing is a liturgical space. So if you want to pray, you have to pray and recite the Quran according to those 7 different systems. You can't pray and recite something outside those 7 systems. If we recite the Quran while during prayers or during pilgrimage or in a public recitation, we have to follow certain systems. And what we are trying to understand, why certain systems were rejected and other systems were accepted.